In today's video, we're talking about 8 realistic ways to not only make your first $1,000 on YouTube, but also to take it a step further and create passive sales, to work from anywhere, to create an automated sales machine, and to create an audience of raving fans that'll not only increase your views and subscriber count, but will be your tribe for life. Hi, my name is Marissa, and in the past 3 years, I've been teaching all about this topic, and I've been helping beginners start from zero with no audience, no product, no following, no email list, and go from zero to creating profitable businesses by leveraging the platform that you're watching right now. And before we dive into this video, a special announcement: if you're interested in just this topic and learning way more about it in depth, go ahead and check out my brand new Subscribers to Sales Masterclass, available now. You can go to www.marissaromero.com/masterclass or click the first link in the description. You'll learn all about the key mistakes you should avoid, the #1 factor keeping newtubers and newpreneurs from success on YouTube, and most importantly, my profitable 4-step framework to crushing it, to literally turning your subscribers to sales on repeat over and over and over. So be sure to check out that training. All right, so let's dive into it. One method to really kill it and make your first $1,000 on YouTube is with live streaming. Now, with live streaming, you can think of it as connecting directly with your audience and being able to talk to your subscribers, right, directly on a live stream. So you can get up there and make a presentation on, maybe you're creating something from scratch, you're creating a certain craft, or maybe if you're in the fashion industry, you're having a fashion show, or you're demonstrating a product. Whatever it is, you can do it with a live stream. Or maybe you have a company sponsor your live stream and you help that company demonstrate their product and they would pay you to do it. So there's a lot of ways to go about live streaming, but a big way that a lot of YouTubers are making money and monetizing with live streaming is from donations. So your subscriber base, they can donate to you live during the stream. And also they have this thing called super chat, where if somebody donates, their chat could be moved to the top and they could be prioritized in the comments and get their questions answered first. It's really, really cool. But essentially with a live stream, it's very high converting when it comes to either promoting somebody else's product or promoting your own product or service. And this brings me to my next point, which is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is a big way to dominate on YouTube and to create not only just your first $1,000 online, but several $1,000s online. And there really is no limit to how much you can make with affiliate marketing. And so the way it generally works is if you are an affiliate for a certain program or a service, or let's say a business tool that you like, you can create different videos on YouTube. You can create tutorial style videos, or whatever type of value-based video you are producing on your channel. And then you can talk about either reviewing a product, you can compare products, or you can make like a top 5 product, like maybe it's top 5 travel backpacks, and you have affiliate links to all of those backpacks in the description. There's so many different types of ways to skin the cat for this type of monetization strategy. But I just wanted to say this is a great way, like low-hanging fruit, to not only make your first $100 on YouTube, $1,000 on YouTube, but just to create passive income in your online business in general. So that's why affiliate marketing is so great, because when you combine affiliate marketing with evergreen SEO videos and also traffic from YouTube, you're creating a system where you can make sales every single day from your YouTube videos by putting your affiliate links in the description. And no, you don't need your own website to do this. You don't need to create a blog. Does it help if you create, let's say, a landing page and a funnel for your affiliate link? Yes, that is an advanced strategy, but definitely not necessary to get up and going and to get your affiliate links in the description right away of your YouTube videos and make $1,000. Okay, so the next way to monetize with YouTube is with YouTube memberships and the applause button. So I'll talk about both here. So with YouTube memberships, you do need to unlock this feature when your channel hits 10,000 subscribers or more. So once you hit that 10,000 subscriber milestone, you'll be able to unlock the membership portal, which basically allows you to host like a subscription-based service. So it's kind of like if you've heard of Patreon, where people can subscribe to a creator's service, it's the same thing but offered on the YouTube platform. So when you sell a membership, so let's say somebody pays you $20 and they get access to exclusive content, maybe a membership kit that they receive every single month. you get paid $20, but YouTube does take, I believe, 30% of the profits because it is hosted on the YouTube platform. So that's why YouTube memberships are cool, but you can get started if you wanted to with this crowdfunding model by using a service or a company like Patreon to host memberships and subscriptions outside of the YouTube platform. And so the other way, I talked about the applause button. I don't have it. I'm actually not sure. YouTube kind of just leaves it up to their discretion to decide which creators get the applause button feature. But basically the applause button is just, you can say thanks to a creator. So if my applause button ever shows up on my channel, you can say, hey, thanks Marissa, here's $15 for doing what you do. It really helps support the channel whenever you do see an applause button. But I don't know what the requirements are. Honestly, I've seen applause buttons on channels that have 20,000 subscribers and on channels that have 800,000 subscribers, so I'm just not sure. Okay, so the next method is with online courses to make your first $1,000 on YouTube. This is probably my favorite, up there with affiliate marketing, and it's not only just my favorite, but all professional YouTube creators around the world. So according to a recent according to a recent study by Signal Fire, the top 3 monetization strategies for professional YouTubers, meaning a professional YouTuber is somebody who makes at least 6 figures from their channel per year. So one of the top 3 of those strategies is with online courses, because it really is something where you can scale this type of income to the moon and you don't need to trade your time for dollars. So that's why this method is so popular. I talk about this more in my masterclass that I mentioned, my subscribers to sales masterclass. So definitely click the link below and register for that class. But the cool thing about it is you can get paid for your knowledge. So if you have a skill, if you have an experience that you've overcome, if you have interests, hobbies, and expertise that you want to package up and share, maybe you already are a professional consultant helping people one-on-one, you can use an online course to serve several people at once as opposed to just one client at one time. So that's the power of online courses. Okay, so the next thing we're talking about today is brand deals. Brand deals to creating your first 1K with YouTube. This one is interesting because a lot of people or YouTubers in the beginning think that brand deals and sponsorships are like the #1 way to make money, when in fact they're not. It's a good way to make money, don't get me wrong, but let me talk about brand deals. So brand deals is when a company or another influencer or somebody else says, hey, so-and-so creator, I want you to help me promote my product or service on your YouTube channel. I will pay you to create a video that mentions my product or that gives a full dedicated video about my product. Now, brand deals, you typically start to get attention and people start to reach out to you as a creator around the 20,000 subscriber mark. On average, this is what I've noticed, but it doesn't mean that if you're a smaller YouTube channel that you can't reach out to companies and ask them to pay you, because a lot of companies will be happy, more than happy, to pay small creators for a dedicated YouTube video. Now the question is how much to charge. It honestly varies. Those are metrics that you can come up with by yourself, but some things to consider is the price of your time. How many hours is it going to cost you to put together this campaign? What is your time worth? Are you willing to do it for a little bit cheaper in the beginning just to get a couple of brand deal campaigns under your belt? Maybe that might be a good idea, but the pricing, it just varies. I would say definitely don't underestimate the value of your time, because brand deal and sponsored videos, they're hard work. They take a lot of time because you have to get to know the product. Sometimes you have to demonstrate it on your video, and they have different guidelines sometimes on what you can and cannot say. So it may take away some of the creativity of the creators. So just keep that in mind when you are putting together your pricing guidelines. Okay, so the next way to make money on YouTube is with Google AdSense. So this is when your channel officially gets monetized for the Google AdSense program, and you can start to get paid from the ads that play on your channel. So the skippable ads in the beginning, the little pop-up ads, mid-rolls, pre-rolls, mid-rolls, end rolls, I think it's called. But any ad that is on your channel and is advertised by your content, you get 55% of revenue share. So to qualify for the YouTube partnership program, you need 4,000 watch hours And you also need 1,000 subscribers within a 12-month period. So I tell creators it's not hard to reach this milestone. The key is to really post a lot in your first 6 to 9 months of having a YouTube channel. So that way you can get that watch time metric. That watch time metric is much harder to get than the subscriber count, because a lot of people, they reach the 1,000 subscriber count first, and then they still have to wait a couple of months to get that 4,000 watch hour metric complete. Now, Google AdSense can be really fun. Last year, the channel actually did over 6 figures in Google AdSense revenue, which was really cool. And the year prior, it was just under 6 figures for the Google AdSense revenue. So I'll leave a couple links in the description where I go over like the income of Google AdSense on this channel and some tips. But I just wanted to say that Google AdSense revenue is just the icing on the cake with all your other revenue streams that you create from the channel, because at any point in time, something can happen to the algorithm where, you know, ad revenue goes down. So you shouldn't depend on ad revenue ever. You never know what could happen to your channel. God forbid it gets hacked and deleted or something like that. But just keep that in mind about Google AdSense. Okay, so the next revenue stream that we are talking about are consultation calls or coaching, whatever you'd like to call it. This is a really great way to just get up and running with your YouTube channel as far as monetizing it. This is a great way to monetize when you have just 100, 300 subscribers and you want to make money faster. What I would do is create a lead magnet where you create the PDF ebook style lead magnet. It doesn't have to be long, maybe 5 to 8 pages or something like that. And then you create a landing page and a thank you page so people can opt in, get your freebie. And then the key is to create an email lead magnet follow-up sequence. Now this is associated with email marketing, where you would send up an autoresponder or a sequence of emails which follows up to your leads who opt in. And in those emails, you can offer people a 30-minute consultation call, an hour-long consultation call. So you can start charging people and offering to basically get on the phone with people and consult, and they can pay you to do it. So there's several ways to set up a payment system for consultation calls. You can use Calendly, which is a tool that helps you schedule, and people can also pay you to get on your calendar. So it's a very, very efficient system. Now, the next method is a huge one that a lot of people do not realize, and that is opportunities outside of YouTube that will come up just because you are a YouTuber. If you haven't noticed by now, having the title YouTuber, you know, after your name is very admirable. It's like having the title of author, business owner, entrepreneur, all these other titles. So when people know that you're a YouTuber, you automatically will get more and more opportunities that come up, like opportunities to speak, opportunities for podcast interviews, all kinds of opportunities to do maybe a collaboration with another creator. So this is really, really cool. And a lot of these things you can monetize with, because when podcast hosts you, they'll say, oh, do you want to add your link to your program in the link in their description? So that's tapping in and monetizing their audience. The same thing with these speaker events and the same thing with collaborations. And as an example with this, I recently had an opportunity. Somebody asked me to speak at their private event with their program and their students, and they said, I'll pay you $1,000 to give a 1-hour presentation. All you got to do is, you know, prepare some slides, teach my students, and do a Q&A. And I was like, yeah, of course I'll do that. So those are the types of things that I'm talking about, where you can get paid for opportunities that come up because you're a YouTuber and people discover you and they want to collaborate with you. Okay, if you've made it to this point in the video, you are amazing. You are a rock star. Why don't we continue the fun and continue learning and growing together? I invite you to watch my masterclass called Subscribers to Sales and How to Grow a YouTube Channel. It goes into way more depth on exactly this topic right here. So check it out. I will see you on that masterclass. Click right here and grab your spot.